off. Cause they be tripping.
Who did?
The Facebook police.
Right.
I'm sure you know about that.
I know, I'm always watching, y'all.
What's that pull out? What you broadcasting on?
Facebook, right? Can I do that? Can I get it?
Be careful now.
Can I get an A1 for the day one? What do you mean? It's an arm. It's supposed to bend.
I'm going bald.
You are going bald.
I think I'm going live.
It's too far. Can't see. What's up, James?
Can y'all believe Melinda Santiago is woke this early?
Stop playing.
She only do it for one person. And that is moi.
That is the McFad. McFaddy.
I think I'm not. Hold on, let's see.
Hello, Timothy Bynum. Hello there, Lawrence Thompson. Hello. Good morning to you.
She can sing too.
I cannot sing. However,
Am I live? Yep, it's live.
Are you
Bam.
live?
Yep.
I need a small. Yeah, damn it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Look.
Hold on.
Alright, we're gonna start. I'm talking about.
Oh, she can see me there too. Okay.
That's on YouTube.
It's,
Thank you, Joy.
hi, Joy. Happy Joy. I want. How did you get yours lowered?
Just spit.
Hey, Davina. Hey, Deja. What's up, Melinda Marshall?
Oh my goodness.
What's
Melinda is live.
Can I not be live?
Alright,
I'm gonna try to figure this
Melinda, you got us late.
out. I was here. See what happens, Joy, when you're not here? Mine goes all discombobulated.
Where's that sound coming from? Oh, that's from YouTube. Oh, I need that. Okay. We have to move that. I know, because that battery's going to go dead. Alright, I'm tripping. Alright, how about I just get started? Please try broadcasting on your latest desktop. Oh, a Chrome. They want me to go on Chrome or Firefox.
Hey, Marnie. What's up, Marnie?
They want to go on Chrome.
So hi, guys.
Why don't you let it down?
I'm trying to figure out how to remember how to let it down. You just do your thing.
Start with this one. Start with that one.
No, I'll just use the phone right here.
Yeah, something like that.
I need some of these clips. That's what I need. My joystick. Hold on, guys.
Check. There you go.
Ooh, you sound.
Hmm?
Ooh, you sound like a radio.
What that sound like? I sound
A radio guy. I did have a great birthday. Thank you.
Did you really?
I did.
Nice. Both hands up?
All the time. All the time.
You already know how it's gonna go.
All the time.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelAndJoy.com is the website. Got an amazing show for you today. Got a special co-host sitting in for Joy A. Pearson today. It's my girl, Melinda Santiago.
Hey! Lotto Santiago's in the building. What's happening? I miss you, Michael McFadden.
Happy belated birthday, sister.
Thanks,
You
I'm
look-
26.
Yeah, right. 54.
Stop playing.
Hey, I got a couple of cool people coming to hang out with us today. It's just me and Melinda today, really. It's been a long time.
I scared them all the way.
We got a lot to catch up on.
Yes, we do. How are you?
You tried to switch days on me. Hey, I told y'all
No shit.
the over-under was 19. Over-under 19. If I ask you over-under 19, which one are you going to go? You don't know why. You just got to pick
Over.
over. Okay, I'm going to win. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Also, who else is in the news? They caught that idiot from the Waffle House.
See, I had a good post about that. Did you see it?
No, I didn't. The lady got fined $500 because of Delta. I'll tell you about that. Oh, the king, the prince from across the jungle. They had another baby.
Did they?
Pull out game. Weak, y'all. And they got some birthdays, shout out, all that good stuff. Now it's their third baby though. Tasha said that they supposed to have babies. Like if you marry a king or a soon to be king, you gotta have some
All
babies.
I'm gonna do is lay down and have babies. So my spot is secure.
Like love with the little sister girl about to do.
Yeah.
Well, Harry can't be a king though, can he? Harry can't be the king, can
He can't if his brother passes or he kills him. Yeah, that's what they normally do in royalty. They want the throne, they kill it for the throne.
No, that's Africa, ain't it?
Wakanda forever.
We talking about British. You all into Africa.
Hey, they're taking over everything else. Might as well. They're taking over acrylic nails, talking about some new trend. No, we've been doing that mess.
Hey, little bro, smoke this. It's just weed.
Snap, crackle, pop. Can't feel my face, bro. Can't feel my face.
He'd be running down the street like Chris Tucker was in Fridays on that Angel Day.
All kind of chicken coop stuff.
Had to lose his throne because of that. All because of Harry.
All because of Harry.
Conspiracy. Hey, Santiago will be hanging out with us today. Call into the show and ask your questions. You got questions for Melinda Santiago. You can give her a call. What's that number?
Yeah, +678-3638-3.
Don't worry about it.
What's the number?
Just give me your phone number.
How to grow workday at Power 1089.
Yeah, it's Mike and Joy in the morning. Santiago hanging out with us today. Can I get it one time?
Santiago, no building.
Mike and Joy. Wake up! He's an idiot. Why you do the Wakanda voice?
I'm T'Challa. I'm T'Challa. I ain't even lie. I watched it on Fire Stick. Didn't even go spend my money on it.
Are you serious?
I'm
You
just
did
playing.
that?
No, I'm playing.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Christopher. What's up, Angel Johnson?
Hey, Angel Johnson.
Dustin.
I gotta
What's
get all
cracking this
on
morning? Thank you, Deja. Oh, my heart.
We're gonna zoom into Santiago, y'all.
Are you zooming into me?
I'm trying to.
Hold on, make sure I got nothing on my face.
How you do it?
Look.
I can't do it. And that thing see the whole thing. Like I can't get out of the camera. Oh, there it is right there. There's Santiago.
Hey. Melinda. Yeah, I like this little getup.
Thank you. All right, what's my password?
Come hook my office up for my radio show.
They're called J.I.
Good morning, Sam Rushing. How are you? Good morning. Guys, share this. Share it out. Power 108.9. Go follow Michael and Joy in the morning. Follow 1089 on Instagram. Power 1089. Follow Michael and Joy in the morning on Instagram. Follow DC24 ATL. DC2 ATL.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Since I met you.
Bam, I got it. I got it.
What's up, Joe Arnold?
Okay.
How are you?
Okay. No, I don't want to go there. Let's just see if we can go Facebook. That's an old phone. You see that?
That's an old Samsung?
No, it's a damn it.
That's a damn it.
No, it's asking me for my passwords to Facebook.
Because you're old as shit. You don't remember. Good morning, fam. Morning. Y'all remember Michael McFadden?
Hi.
What?
Got that shine.
He took a bath this morning. He got that shine.
Still got that shine.
He got that soul glow going on.
Oh, I can't even go live on this phone. Oh, yes, I can. That's
Bless
okay.
it.
Bam.
He's trying, y'all. He's
Bam. Connecting. Michael and Joy. Hold on.
Cyrus Witherspoon, how are you?
What up, Cyrus?
Mark, good morning. This is so convenient. It's like literally down the street from my office.
We're going to talk about it.
Literally.
We're going to talk about it.
I'll talk about Hayes Talent Agency.
Really?
Yes.
Ah. Alright, so how about I just do this? Wake up. Because it's an old phone.
Good morning. What's up, Todd Mitchell? What's up, Michael Little? Doing big things this morning, huh, Michael Little? Guys, share this out. Share it out.
Okay.
Send it out. Send it out. Normally I'm on Periscope, but.
You are? Or you not?
No, I'm not.
Alright.
See if I can co-host again.
Yeah, you can. Can I do it
You
this
should make
way?
me a co-host with you guys you enjoy.
A third leg?
Maybe, let me do a segment.
No.
Let me do the viral video segment.
Mm-mm.
Come and just talk about viral.
Nope. Melinda, you need your own
You gotta go
show.
up and down. You can't go sideways. You can't put it from the side, McFadden. You can't put it from the side.
Only you. Sorry, y'all. Y'all had to get this view because we went to the Mevo jump, and I don't even know if I can talk on this right here because I don't see no words.
And
popping up.
let
me see. We'll fix it. Who is that? Who is that?
Jason Rogers.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Melinda Santiago's hanging out with us today. Melinda, nice Gucci.
Goosey. Gucci, thank you. Thank you.
Where you been? Well, I know where you been. You was enjoying your birthday.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been great.
How's the family? Like you got. For those that don't know, Melinda has 9 kids.
And one on the way.
2 of them hers.
17 are not.
She think the others are not. She trying to
I
DNA
know the
test.
others are not.
She trying to DNA test those babies.
No.
But happy
They're
belated
mine.
birthday.
They're in my house. I claimed them on my taxes. They're mine.
How long we been knowing each other? It's about 7 years, maybe. Has it been that long? Dr. M.A. Lee.
Yeah.
Remember
It's
back
been
in the
about
day?
7 years.
Wow.
If not longer.
Yeah.
About 7.
What you been up to? I always know you're
Working.
recreating yourself.
Working, just helping people connect and brand and re-merge.
Last 2 years, 24 months or so.
Yes.
What have you learned about yourself?
Very patient.
Okay. You are or?
Very patient.
Okay.
I've grown a lot since my 20s
Okay.
and 30s.
And 40s.
And well, yeah, but no, being patient. Like this industry will either make you or break you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no gray area in between. So just the patience alone, dealing with the buffoonery, the disloyalty, rising above the jealousy and envy that people like you don't really know that envy you, and then come and just not responding to it. So the patience part.
That's what I was about to ask you. Normally, would Santiago have responded in those times?
20 and 30? Oh, I'd have been in jail right now.
Really?
Yeah. Just because you have to be a strong spirit.
Okay.
You've got to have resilience.
Yeah.
It's almost like being in the military. You know how you see you be strong, but not
Discipline.
Discipline. The resilience part of it. It will, and especially being a female.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the biggest thing when someone wants to ruin your reputation is we smashed or things like that. So not only we have to protect our reputation, but the integrity of our business.
There you go.
And so when you stand firm in your integrity, you may lose a lot of business because people are, used to taking shortcuts and easy ways. So the resilience, just that strength. And it's like, I heard it last night. Lionel Richie said it.
Lionel Richie.
Yes.
What, you listen to the old Commodore record?
No, I was watching American Idol.
Oh, my bad.
He said something about being resilient is like being a good fighter. It's not whether you can, how many punches you can throw, but how many you can take.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of
It's like a boxing
right there.
boxing analogy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
about toughness,
Yeah. And speaking of toughness, George H.W. Bush went back in the hospital.
Listen,
I asked you over under 19. You said over. I said under. We were having dinner with some friends and families over the weekend, and we were talking about George H.W. Bush, and I said over under number 19, which I got. I said under, and I said the 19 is the number of days before he passes on.
Oh.
Yeah, I said under 19. Well, yesterday, he just days after saying goodbye to his wife, Barbara, the former president, needed to be hospitalized after Saturday's funeral in College Station. Now, the family released a letter. President Bush was admitted to the Houston hospital yesterday morning after contracting an infection that spread to his blood. He is responding to treatments and appears to be recovering. We will issue additional updates as events warrant. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it.
So you're going to tell me You have me saying over 19 days before the man dies? You are so ratchet.
What? He's 92 years old.
He's gonna die. If he dies, he's gonna die of a broken heart.
That's what I said. That was my
true.
thing.
I think it's true. Have you noticed people can die from broken hearts?
Yes, that was my whole reasoning behind the over under 19, because Barbara was so sick, like she was just tired of fighting. Like, you know, you get to a point in your life, like you said, just like you were just saying, like in this business, you got to take punches. At some point, you just say, you know what, I'm gonna stop taking these punches to the dome, and I'm just gonna find another way to maneuver in this business, and that's what they did. That's what Barbara had to do.
At 95, pull the plug. And I don't want to drive no more. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I don't want, like, just pull the plug on me. I'm good. Pull the plug. Don't even just be. She passed.
Who is the who makes the decision to pull the plug? Because I want to be there.
You'll probably be dead already because you're older than me. So.
I'm in good health.
You don't run anymore.
I do run. Don't say that. Yes, I do. You said that when you saw me. When you saw me, you was like, "Oh my goodness, Michael, you look great."
No, I said you have a lot of gray. That's what I said.
Oh, it wasn't you look great.
You look gray.
I recorded it, so.
You look gray. You let your hair gray. You look gray. That's how old you're. No, I'm playing. Michael, you look great though for to be 105 years old.
I'm only 40. I'll be 48 this year.
There you go, lying.
I'll be 48 this year, and
You look great though. Look, I'm 45. When I say we look good.
Yeah, we do.
Because
Tasha will be 50 this year.
Tasha is amazing.
Yeah, Tasha will be 50 this year.
There's something about the melanin. There's just something about the melanin.
I know.
There's just something.
What are you doing? What are some of your beauty secrets? You going to sleep now?
Barely. No, honestly, it's.
Uh-oh.
I don't use those, like, my mother taught me before she passed away, like, all her years, I don't use all the products.
Okay.
I don't use anything but soap and water.
Got you. Old school.
And I don't use a lot of makeup, and I don't use the stuff that just crudds up your pores, and then, you know, I don't smoke regularly.
What that mean?
I smoke cigars.
Okay.
Every
Yes,
now and then,
yes, you do.
But other than that, I just think it's how we're living now. Our kids are keeping us younger. You know, social media, everything is keeping us on our toes.
That's true.
Because when we were young, a 40-year-old, you're like, ooh,
right,
ooh, they're uncle,
exactly.
they're creepy, and now 40, like, hey, what's up? You know?
Or you think granddaddy, like, you know, I got 4 grandkids, and
You're a granddaddy.
yes, 4 times 4. And the crazy part is, like you said, if I go to my grandkids' school for lunch with granddads, I'm gonna be talked about. Like, oh, hey, granddaddy.
Right. They're like, oh, I want your dad, your granddad. That's your granddad.
That's your granddad.
Try to be outside on a field day with them, and actually keeping up with the kids on field day. They're like, oh, I like those. Damn, and your granddad looks good. Like, you know, it's where we're at, and I love it.
Can you imagine? The Rock just had a baby. I think I saw something. He just had a baby, and
I love him.
oh, The Rock. And you know when that child gets older, and they're like, oh, your granddaddy is here with us. Nah, that's my dad.
They're gonna be like, that's The Rock. They don't care, granddaddy, great granddaddy. That's my granddaddy.
Melinda Santiago hanging out with us today. We got some guests coming in today, or are you scared of them all?
This is your show. I'm here I'm like a squirrel trying to get a nut. Remember that old ass? Old saying.
Oh, you can say ass. We good.
I can say ass.
Yes.
Ass.
It's Michael and Joy in the morning. Melinda Santiago hanging out with us. Wake a leg out. Michael, did you say ass?
You know, because you know I'm always wanting to cuss on the radio.
Always wanted to cuss. For those that don't know, Santiago always wanted to cuss on the radio.
Yeah, she says, hey, Melinda, I also work with dermatologists or whatever you need. Do you see pimples on this face? Do you see blemishes on this heel face? What I need is a plastic surgeon because my eyes will start drooping. I'm going to need someone to be, pull me up. I'm just playing.
It's Michael and Joy. Damien Blair? Is that Blair?
No, Damien Perkins.
Oh, that's a horrible picture. Amar, what up, y'all? What up, Cyrus? I'm gonna let y'all get some of Santiago.
Get some of me.
Mike, I see my Cowboys play the Falcons again this year at the Benz in November. Yes, sir. What up, Hardnat?
Why even no comments? What's having
You
a-
late. Hey, Tasha. She said I'm late. Yes, I was a little late. I was getting a Mevo hooked up, Tosh. I got
Hey,
it.
Tosh.
But I can't see how to respond right there. You want the good work? Thank you, brother.
No blemish on this face, B.
What you days? Looking like LaDawn. Looking like mama.
But that hair tight though. That hair tight. No faster melanin magic is working, right?
You heard the new J. Cole record? What you been listening to?
I don't listen to radio.
I said record. I didn't say radio.
In order for me to listen to the record, I need to know it's on the radio. I like J. Cole though. See, that's one thing that people misconstrued. I don't listen to artists, I just listen to good music. I can tell you who sings what and where and whatever.
Yes, you can.
Where's your guest at?
Hmm?
Where's your guest at?
You?
What's your I don't know. New album.
Who else? Anybody else? Huh? Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Got your birthday shout outs coming up. Melinda Santiago hanging out with us today. T. Marie's supposed to be hanging out with us today. We'll see. She come through. Where is Eddie? Have you seen Eddie? Eddie is our
I have no
intern.
idea who Eddie. He's an intern and he ain't?
Yeah, and he ain't here. No, he's not really an intern.
Eddie.
He's the director of
Eddie, where you at,
production engineering. That's
Eddie.
what he is.
Where you at, Eddie?
Melinda Santiago hanging out with us today. Good to see you, Melinda. How's Bobby V doing?
Bobby V is amazing. New album dropped, Electric. It dropped March 9th. It's over 2 million streams
Oh,
now.
straight
Like
up?
it's
Nice.
It's hot. Single out a little bit with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
The entire album is.
Slow down. I love that
I
record.
just want to get
Every time that record come on. Now, you know I'd be giving Bobby a hard time on the show.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
One with the deep V's in his shirt. Like,
Hey, signature.
I-
Signature.
you know what? Bobby V, the deep V's.
It makes sense.
Like you damn near can see his navel when he put on the shirt. And it's not appropriate. What? Why you looking like that? Because you can see his navel when he had that V so deep down?
Artist stuff.
When your artists get in trouble, how do you overcome that? What do you do? What's the first thing you do when you see your artists in the tabloids?
First, you gotta call them and say, "Are you okay?"
Okay.
First and foremost, tabloids are they're just in and out, quick, today, gone tomorrow, BS. Like,
Because the cycle is just so.
because there's everything on. This minute you see something crazy on the Jasmine brand or whomever, you know,
On the what?
the Jasmine brand,
What is that?
a blog site.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
like the shade. The minute you see something, you scroll right next to the next thing, and the next thing, and then you forget what's over. It's like commercials. Do you really remember Clorox commercial and their fragrances, and then you watch the Sprite commercial after it? Do you remember Clorox? No. You buy what you buy when you want to buy it because you're a fan of it, right? So I don't get into that. So when an artist gets in any kind of compromise, make sure the artist is okay,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then you go for facts.
There you go.
You have to make sure your artist is okay. It's a cruel world out there for celebs, non-celebs, anyone that's doing anything positive.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the first and foremost, you just have to make sure that they're okay.
Because they're human. I mean,
They're human.
yeah.
They're human. And people are so thirsty for stardom that they'll go attack anything and anything just to get a little bit of ounce of fame. What they don't realize is what it does to damage someone's career.
Right.
That part.
Gotcha.
That part.
Gotcha.
But then you know, you find the facts out, and if it's true, you handle it accordingly. If it's fake, you handle it accordingly, but you never get unprofessional. That's the thing. Just never rise beneath the other person. Let them do whatever they got to do. Let it get it all out. At the end of the day, truth will prevail.
That's great advice from Melinda Santiago.
Lalo Santiago.
Bobby B. You also been working with Scarface for a couple of years now. Oh, not Al Pacino Scarface, but the original Scarface.
Man, I'll do.
What you'll do, Al?
I wouldn't do Al. No.
That's what you said.
But could you imagine if Al Pacino was my? Oh.
Can we get to Scarface?
I'd be too busy to come to the Michael and Joy in the morning show. Let me just find that out.
There's no the in front of Michael and Joy.
Don't do that in public. In private. No, Scarface, aka Brad Jordan. He is
AKA who?
His name is Brad Jordan.
What? Brad? Is he a Brad for real?
Brad Jordan.
Wow.
So I'm structuring it up. Brad Jordan is right. You know, kind of like keep it up because Scarface is Scarface.
Yeah.
You know, he's acting now, and he's doing like the whole other side of the acting and doing other movements and platforms for positivity, and he's just moving around doing his thing on tour with DJ Quick, Too Short, the Legends of Hip Hop tour. You know, starting back up and then top of the year next year. Like, it's an amazing thing. He's just a man about business.
Yeah.
Scarface is amazing. He's dropped Diary of a. I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah. Did you ever how did that friendship happen?
So a couple years ago, I was on the Tom Joyner cruise.
Okay.
And with another act, and it was just.
You like cruising?
I've only been on one cruise.
That was the only cruise you've been on? Okay,
yeah.
we'll talk about that.
And I ended up being like everyone's cruise girlfriend, I think. They were calling me, I'm like, what is it? Cruise girlfriend, girlfriend cruise, or whatever it's called. I was like, yo, Tom Joyner cruise is coming back up. Actually, it starts next week, the 27th.
Okay, we listen. We want to hear the story though.
He was performing, him Too Short. I mean, Luke came. It was an amazing performance, and I guess he was watching how I was moving with my other clients.
Okay.
He just liked how I was moving and shaking. Next thing I know, he hits me up, and he's just like, yo, I'm like, bet. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, and it was kind of like our friendship, right? Like when we first met.
Absolutely.
We were up in South Kakalaki, up in Orangeburg with Dr. M.A. Lee.
Yes, Dr. M.A. Lee. Have you talked to him?
Yeah, of course. Doc, it seemed like Doc always at a photo shoot. Like, Doc, where you getting all these damn pictures from, Doc? You been seeing them?
Clothes from?
Right, where you getting all these clothes from, Doc? God, dog.
I'm telling you, Dr. Lee is amazing. Yo.
You never know who Doc gonna be in the picture with. Like, I think I saw him. Doc was in a picture with Tina Knowles and her new husband. I'm like, how did you just get in that picture? I do not understand.
It's one of those.
Hey, but he be doing it though. But that's how our relationship began.
Yes,
back in the day with Dr. Lee. Yeah, we playing that celebrity basketball game.
Yes, with Kenya Moore and
Kenya
Trina
Moore,
Braxton.
Trina Braxton. She didn't play. No, she didn't play. Blue was there.
Blue Kimble, yes.
Miss South Carolina at the time,
yes.
wasn't she?
Remember Kenny got scratched in her face at the basketball game?
Yeah, she did.
From
the South Carolina chick. Yes, it was awesome. Remember that night at the club though?
Right.
Wow.
Oh, man, let me tell you, people had broken Achilles. And just dance on the dance floor with crutches, and I was like, oh, that's what we doing now. Yes.
But
Terrell Tilford.
Terrell, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Next thing you know, we see Terrell on the episode of that show he was doing. He was in crutches, like, them crutches ain't fake.
Crutches aren't fake.
We saw it happen. It happened in real life, but nah, that's what happened. I think I was just Truisms was just out. We were just a couple of years into Real Talk with Michael McFadden on Blog Talk Radio, and it was just I needed a boost or something different that I've never done before, and that's when our partnership started. And next thing you know, we've been family ever since.
Family ever since.
Radio, through it all.
Just family, yo. It's funny how people connect, isn't it? When they're authentic.
Why do you put emphasis on that?
Too many people trying to be claimed. Go ahead.
You said too many people what?
They try to claim family. You know, I keep watching people like, hey, sis. I don't know you.
Hey, speaking of family.
Yes.
Kate Middleton has just given birth to her third child. It's a boy. Yep, the Duchess of Cambridge popped Monday at St. Murray's Hospital in London. And the new royal announced the weight of the baby, 8 pounds, 7 ounces. Yes, Prince William.
She popping princes out like Prince.
Security. As a tradition, the town crier announced the birth of the baby on the steps of the Lindo Wing Hospital. The customary announcement, complete with the bell ringing and the feather cap, was also made for Kate's other two babies. So congratulations to them.
Congrats.
Another baby on the way. Like you said, popping them out like Pez. Remember the Pez dispenser?
Yes.
Them little things used to pop out.
Yes,
Yeah.
R.O.
Got to get your security.
Blessed.
Hey, we come back. We got your birthdays to shout out. Santiago's in the building with us. It's Michael and Jordan in the morning. Michael and Jordan.
What's up, Gregory? What's up, Willie? What's up, Eric Johnson? Never did a man cry till I seen a man die.
And take nobody names. It's 1994. And we up against the
I got the all-ATL show coming up July at Wolf Creek.
I wonder if we're going to get tickets. Melinda never invited me to a show.
What do you mean? I always like to show you just, you got your high horse.
Excuse me?
What's up, Wanda? Good morning. Your headphones have got my hair peeking out.
Imagine it's from this earth. There's no grief. Imagine grief on this earth.
And there, don't let him in. Don't let him in.
Can I help y'all?
Don't let him in. Don't let him in.
Email says 2206, just so you know.
I don't think I was
Because he's dyslexic.
very much.
I'm
Because
like,
he's dyslexic.
I had no idea what was going on.
You said
Oh,
call.
are you?
I'm good. How are
Did we or
you?
did we not say call?
What you said?
I said,
This
did we
is
or
the
did we
word.
not say call?
We did? I don't know.
Yes, we said call.
Call. Oh, there's a number.
You didn't check the email. You didn't look at the email. She ain't
I
look
did
at
look
the
at the
email.
email.
We had to wait for somebody to let us on.
That's why we said call.
I
Good morning. Let's start over again.
know.
Hey,
Good
dog.
morning.
Welcome back.
I love this place. It's cute.
It is cute.
You know what it is?
2206.
Oh.
No,
To
2026.
2026. He's dyslexic. He old, y'all.
I
That's
was
why I
like,
had asked.
And we are walking around like
Email.
mouse, like mice
I
around
did not do
here.
that.
Crazy.
I did not do that.
July what? It's July 7th.
I did not do that.
Oh, it does say for access to the studio.
What's up, dude? July
I didn't
7th
see
at
that
Wolf
part.
Creek. We got the
It
all
does say,
ATL
but it's
show.
still around.
July 28th at Legends of Hip Hop.
See what Ray comes to the hill.
Okay.
July 28th at Wolf Creek.
Thanks.
July, man.
Oh, Father in heaven, we just want to thank you here.
Right. For be thy name,
Yeah.
thy kingdom
Yes.
come, thy will be done.
Yes, we just want to thank you.
We parked in the wrong garage.
We all over the place looking ridiculous.
Good garage y'all park in.
Well, we parked in the right one now.
Oh,
But
okay.
originally we were.
I don't know, we were, I wasn't parked in.
Nicole,
is
go
fine.
to Ticketmaster.com or Wolf Creek and get your VIP table. Go quick because tickets are going.
Oh,
You'll get that 112 jagged edge silk
what?
Fabo Yin Yang twins.
What?
Yeah,
Fabo gonna do a show?
Fabo. Good job, love it, have it.
What's the other song you got? That's it?
I don't know.
Yes, they said.
He's an opener, I'm sure. Who knows?
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. And shout out to some of these celebs that celebrate a birthday. Is that my pen? Can I get my pen back, Melinda? Thank you very much. What's today? The 24th,
What about it?
2018. Happy birthday, Kalani.
I love Kalani.
She's 23 years old today.
Love her.
One of my favorite American Idol winners. I bet you can't guess who that is, Melinda. Not Ruben. It's not Ruben. She's like my second.
Ooh.
Chrissy, we're on live. It's not a podcast. It's not a podcast. It's a live show. You can't edit that out. Shay?
Shay.
No, I said it's not a podcast.
Oh, no, who?
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first. She's the first
Yeah.
American Idol winner. You was
Yes.
watching the Idol last night.
Yeah.
She's 36 years old today. Also, happy birthday to Barbara Streisand, who turns 76 years old today. Also, Doc Shaw. You know little Doc from the Tyler Perry Jump Jones? The first Tyler Perry sitcom. Not Meet the Browns, but the one before that one. But he was a young kid. Doc, he's from here, Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he played in Planet of the Apes, too.
What?
I'm going to show you a picture, Doc.
How
You're going to be
old
like,
is
he is 26.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a picture of him. You're like, oh, him, yes.
Oh.
Also celebrating a birthday today, Cedric the Entertainer.
No,
is-
listen, that's family right there.
What's his last
Cedric.
name? What's his last name?
Cedric.
Not entertainer.
Yes, it is.
It's Kyle's.
Kyle's.
Cedric Kyle's
I
is
knew
his
that.
full name. And also
Shout out to
celebrating a birthday
JJ
today.
Williamson too.
JJ birthday today?
No, that's just he opens up for set all
Yeah, I
the
like
time.
JJ.
JJ.
JJ funny.
Stanley, MC Lightfoot, Stanford, Lightfoot.
We talking birthdays. And ATL's own Hall of Famer, first time ballot Hall of Famer, Larry Jones. AKA Chipper Jones. His real name is
There
Chipper.
it is.
Yes. Well,
Chipper.
his other name is Chipper.
His AKA.
AKA T. Maria's in the building.
What up, though?
You made it.
Oh my God. Did
Why?
I or did I?
Why your management didn't read the directions in the email?
She just sent me a screenshot, you know.
She did or she didn't?
She did.
Oh, she just sent it to you?
No, she sent me one earlier.
So somebody didn't read something.
Because I was like, yeah, I didn't.
What y'all do? Y'all stop and have breakfast? You can be honest.
Please, that traffic come from Jesus land is what it was. It was
Jesus
ridiculous.
land, she said.
Where is that?
Jesus land is in Dorville.
Oh, okay.
I'm further up north. I'm Gwinnett further up.
What time did you leave them?
When?
I left my house at 5:30.
You had to.
5:40.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
You know what time I had to leave my house to get here at 7 o'clock?
That's because you choose to.
You know what time I had to leave?
You choose to.
Does anybody say what time?
What time?
6:50.
What?
Yeah.
What do you live on the street?
Because you live like up the street?
Exactly.
Don't be hating on me. T. Marie's in the building.
What's
T,
up?
you got a big event coming up.
I do.
I was like, hold on, let's talk about that event tonight with
Yes.
Elam B. King and them.
Yes, it's tonight.
Oh, you, Elam B. King, April Mason.
Dating
Mason.
what is it called? What's
The
it?
conversation
Conversation.
is the dating GPS.
Okay.
It's called that because you're navigating your way to the perfect relationship. So, you know, we're always talking about how to maintain our relationships. But we're never talking about, not never wrong, we're never talking about how to get to that point and, you know, how to get to a good relationship. And so we have Stacey J, of course. We
Be
have
quiet.
April Mason.
That's how you
We have April Mason. We also have Elam B. King. And then we have Gerard J from B103 who used to do love and relationships on B103, but he also does a little love thing and advice.
Did you just drop another radio station name on
Woo!
Live 108? That is a deadly
We
sin.
cannot edit. Well, sorry.
No, it's
But
not
you
a
are
podcast.
saying That's not a podcast.
It's not a podcast.
We keep going back.
Not
It's
a
wrong,
podcast.
wrong, and wrong.
Chris, you didn't read the do's and do nots on that list that you got?
No,
Because
no.
obviously you didn't read the phone number.
Oh.
I'm just throwing shit.
You
I'm
are
killing it this morning.
bullshit.
Killing it this
No
morning.
wonder it's so cloudy outside. I'm gonna go with the shit.
It's not so cloudy, it's hazy.
Right.
It's so hazy.
Well, shout out to Elam B. King. Elam is actually a contributor with us on Friday.
Yes.
We talk about his book, Understanding the Man, every Friday. So congratulations.
That'll
I
never
saw that
happen.
yesterday. What? Understanding the Man? It will.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
Chris is shaking her hand too.
No,
Shaking
you
her
can't.
hand,
Listen,
too.
I believe that we really can do it. I
Hey,
really
T. Marie.
T. Marie,
I
put that down until
Listen,
we
unicorn.
finish, T. Marie.
Listen, unicorn.
No, I do. I
I thought-
honestly believe.
I thought the same thing because I'm the most positive. Like,
Yes.
hey, I believe. Da, 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 and I was told, you live in a fantasy world. I'm like, no. And then, you know, when your heart is broken, you're like, okay, maybe I wasn't in the
Yeah.
fantasy world. Only because they switch up according to the temperature.
Who is they? Hold on. Let's determine who's they.
Men.
Okay.
Men. Don't
Okay.
switch up. I mean, you want a woman that's patient. But then when she's patient, you guys are like, you must not care about me. What is it? What do you want? You want me yelling at you? Then I'll show you I care. Then I'm over here nagging in it. Or do you want me patient? Be like, all right, I'm gonna let you have this. You just don't care because you already called me.
Well, that's
What
the
is
thing. It's really everything is on an individual basis. Even though we want to generalize everything, the whole part to being successful in a relationship anyway is starting to get to know the person that you're dealing with. The
Okay.
problem is we go in too fast and we don't ask the right questions. We don't find out what we actually want before we get there. So we just go in like generally like, no,
Why
it's
did you put me on this panel? Because I will go to that didn't even work.
Just show up. Just show up.
I'm looking
please
for you
come.
talking to somebody for 7 months.
Hold on,
Yeah.
you're getting personal.
telling me it's
Relationships, period. You can take the time. It depends on what they give you in that. Because they
That's
can
the
still
truth.
feed you the representative BS. And then after years together or a year or whatever, then you find out the whole life was a lie. After the emotions are set in. So now, see, now,
No,
you
I'm-
can use that. You can use that tonight.
No,
because that's the truth.
because this is the thing, and that is just really, it happens to everybody, but it's really not true. Honestly, I have found, and people have found literally, if you study, I know that it's hard because everybody does have their representative out there these days. But you really, if you pay attention, what happens is we miss the red flags. Because,
The red
We
flag.
don't miss it, we
because-
choose to ignore
exactly,
them.
because we want what we want. So
Yeah.
we're saying they're giving us this and they're giving us that. No, they're really giving us the truth. We're just choosing to ignore what they're giving us because we really want that so bad.
T. Marie hanging out with us today. Melinda Santiago hanging out with us, sitting in for Joy A. Pearson today. When we come back, we're going to talk about how you could be come hang out at the conference, at the conversation tonight. Guess who won't be there? Me, because I do not have time for all this jibber jabber.
Really?
Fix my pancakes and my bacon, and I'm
Oh,
good.
you definitely need to be there.
Yeah, I'm straight line. If Tasha heard me say that right there, she'll come shut all of this down. Oh, is she? I'll be back. It's Michael and Joy in the morning. We'll be right back.
I don't have service.
Yeah, why don't go? You have to use their thing, I guess.
It's under what? Space,
Yeah.
and then michaelandjoy@gmail.com.
Okay.
Hey,
Huh?
do I get to have a water?
Sure.
It wasn't offered to me.
Well, we don't. We just have them sitting on the table. You don't have to ask for everything.
Aesthetics. It looks good on the
It's
table.
that fake water.
It's not even real water.
Right.
I'll get on the table.
I didn't let you go that way.
Did you get it?
Luther
You got
Jones.
on Wi-Fi?
No, if it's, that's what I need to do, huh?
How are you guys this morning? Conversations. Where is it at?
It's at iLounge tonight from
At
7.
iLounge.
But you also have we'll talk about, they have the opportunity to meet someone. So we have red, yellow, and green bands. So if you're coming, people always talk about.
What's the red? I'm a
No,
hot-tempered
red,
Hold on,
red.
let's talk about the show. Let's talk about the show.
Green means
Come on,
what? Green means I'm
baby.
easy. Go. Yellow means proceed with caution. I'm a baby mama and I'm still angry. Those are the three. Red, yellow, green. Come on now.
I'm a baby mama. I'm still angry.
I'm still
Baby
angry.
mama still do be mad though.
Caution. I'm still angry a little bit. Why? Because he owed me $302.
And they had the nerve to go get happy with somebody else. There you go.
And he went by pair of Jordan for $276. And you're $302 behind.
Oh, what's the email? Are you gonna use?
michaelandjoy@gmail.
Okay.
Thank you, Luther. I know the lady's birthday.
What's the group? Scarface, Willie D, and what's the other dude's name?
Bushwick.
Bushwick, yeah.
How dare you forget the girl's name? Thanks, it's LaRon.
I'm a visitor.
We're at the Michael and Joy in the morning. Michael and Joy in the morning.
Do I need a reference number?
Michael and Joy in the morning. Good, Luther. You still working out?
Am I using a host accounts number? What am I using?
What are you trying to do?
Get on the Wi-Fi.
Bless your heart. You're doing a lot this morning.
You're a
Just
visitor.
click on stage, type in michaelandjoy@gmail and connect.
Oh, okay. I'm not on.
I'm gonna need them to change your hair back from blonde to brown. It's a pretty color.
Oh, thank you. But then you have to give it to me, right? Continue. See that? No? Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Karaoke.
Yeah,
This is
that's
good.
You need to
Well,
come
you
to
gotta-
All-Star Karaoke Boogaloos
Oh, what is that?
every Tuesday night.
Oh.
I don't know the battery on it. Hey, we're gonna
Except tonight. Tonight's conversations.
Right.
The conversation. Yeah. Then you can go after. Well, what time does it start?
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Are we back?
Yeah. MichaelandJoy.com. Hanging out with Melinda Santiago today.
Lotto
She's sitting in
Santiago.
for Joy A. Pearson today, the 24th of April, 2018. And did you know that today is National Pigs in a Blanket Day? On April 24th, observed National Pigs in a Blanket Day. Just a few ingredients celebrated across the world. The term often refers to a variety of different dishes.
I said you're too black to be light skinned.
In the U.S., the pigs in the
They
blanket
right.
are often hot dogs and sausages wrapped in a biscuit or a croissant dough and baked. Now, pigs in the blanket is generally served as an appetizer or as breakfast. However, it can be served at mealtime. Have you ever did that with those Pillsbury dough croissants?
No.
Oh my goodness, that's
No
a good
pigs,
little
no
meal.
blankets. They don't. No.
No pigs
But
in the
why
blanket.
are you so heavily emphasizing the beef and the biscuits and
I know you have to
blanket and
spit spitting all on the microphone. And I'm gonna come in tomorrow and be like, who is over here? Me. Hey, Melinda Santiago's in the building. T. Maria's in the building. Y'all gonna be doing y'all thing tonight. What is it? I Lounge?
Is that I Lounge?
Our lounge.
Our Lounge is from, I don't have the address because that's not what I do.
We got
But, yeah, just look it up. But the event is from 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay, that's a long event, ain't it?
Well,
I
because
got a lot to talk about.
yeah, but there's
People
another
show up
aspect. Well, no, we can't be late now. We ain't got time for you late people. I know you're gonna be a little late, but there's another aspect to it. So from 7 to 8, no, from 7 to 8:45, right?
Okay.
That's the panel. That's the actual conversation. It's not just a regular conversation. You actually get to talk. So the panelists are not just there talking, but we have questions coming from the audience. We have questions coming from live. So we want to have an actual conversation.
How do I get married?
Yeah, that ain't going. Yeah, that takes longer.
That's
than
like the
just-
only question
Yeah.
every woman at ETL. Where are the single straight men?
Now,
I don't want to get married.
talk about some of them red flags. Let's talk about some of them red flags, because that you mentioned.
Yes.
You say sometimes we ignore the
No,
red
not
flags.
sometimes.
Most
Always.
times. Most
Why?
times.
Why ignore the red flags?
The
T.
reason
Marie?
why we ignore them is because we want what we want. We see this person, we built these emotions prior to really getting to know the person, and so now we want this person because we want what they are or what we think they are. We want what, and when they start showing us who they really are, we want to ignore that because we want who we want them to be. So we continue to date them and talk to them and thinking we're getting to know them, and we be like, you know what, that'll change as I get to know them, or as they show them as I show them who I am. Those things have changed, and it never changes because that is who that person is. So we continue to dig, hoping that that's going to change, and it never does.
But as a male, isn't there some
As a
point?
male, shut up. That's alright.
Isn't there some point in your life where you want to change? Like, you don't always want to
Yeah.
be that 21-year-old.
But that comes when the male is ready. No woman can change a man.
And that's the point.
Nobody, no circumstance can change a man. It's when a man wakes up one morning and says, "Oh,
And it
Right.
really is nothing you can do. The
And that's
problem
it.
is we think that there's something we can do to change. What you have to do is find somebody who's already there. When you realize that this person is not for that, they're not wanting that, quit wasting your time trying to get them there.
30 years old was my number.
That was your time?
That was my
30 years
time. I
old?
was 30.
What were you doing at the point?
Well, I
When
got-
you like, you know what? I'm ready.
I got married at, I was 25
Mhm.
when I got married, almost 26.
Tasha did a Mrs. Robinson on you, didn't she?
What's Miss Robinson? What's that?
Them older women that take out them young men
Yeah, she
and
got
mold them. She molded you.
She bought me some from
That's what it
Richards
was.
at
Oh,
Greenbrier one
my
time.
God. Oh,
And you
stop.
were hooked. The
she-
fact that she bought you something.
she showed
Come on, Tasha.
She showed up at my mama's house with a pair of Guess jean
Oh, Lord.
shorts and a t-shirt that she
that
found in
was it for
Finale.
you?
That was it. Because I knew at that point that she cared. Like, she was like, oh, I was out shopping,
Right.
and I know you needed some more shorts. I got tired of seeing them same shorts you were wearing. Basically, that was subliminally. what
Right,
she was
exactly. But
saying.
that's what we do. If we learn how to do the language in a way that you think is your idea, then that's another way that we can actually get men. Because most times we want to manipulate them into what we want them to do. You gotta make them think it's their idea.
And honestly, if men sometimes say the reason, well, it's unfair for me because I got started so early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we were able to have our growing pains, but it was at 30 when I turned 30 years old. You remember Buckhead used to be jumping?
My God,
Oh my
chaos.
goodness! Right there in that
Yes.
little area right there.
Yes.
Oh my
Earlier.
goodness! And this is what I knew it was time for me to grow up. I had just bought my first Mercedes. It was that silver C-Class John. Woo, that thing was clean. And I turned 30 years old, partied in Buckhead, and I swore that I could drive home to Cherokee County. I was like, I'm not going to be able to make it. So I called Tasha. I said, you got two options. Either come get me or I'm checking into this hotel right across the street from the Waffle
Or
House.
she can come get
She
you
was
out
like,
the hotel.
Negro, I am on the way.
Right.
And came and scooped me up. But at that point, I realized I had so much to lose that I could have lost making a bad decision.
Right.
But at 30, that's when I woke up and said, that's when it began.
And that's the problem too. People don't realize what they have or what they could be losing. If you don't know what you want, how do you know what you're losing? So you have to be at a point that, you know what, this is what I want for my life, or this is what I want in my life, or this is the type of person I want in my life. And until a person makes that decision, you're really just going to be dating randomly. So until you make the decision that this is what I want, then you're always going to be all over the place. And men don't know that until they know that. The problem is women try to keep dating these people who don't know what they want because they want a certain particular thing.
And then the offside of that, though, some men feel that they want it, and they'll present it because that's what they think they want. And so again, you're never going to really know a person until that person. I honestly and truly, my heart of heart believe, when you meet that one, it's there. When that man knows his wife, he knows his wife.
But so I'm gonna just wait for that particular moment. Like you're gonna just because a man does know his wife, but also there's not just that one particular person for them. I know people like to be like, there's this one person just for me, and it's not.
Right.
There's not this one person just
Oh,
for
no,
you.
no. You have to.
So the thing is, until I know, okay, let's take it in the context of exercising. Been wanting to lose weight, right?
Okay.
Not doing anything to do that, but I know I want to lose weight. So until I start making the decisions that, you know what, I want to lose weight, there's going to be actions that I put into that. So no matter what, if a man knows, even if he knows he's ready to be married, until he starts putting those actions into that, and there's certain things that we see when a man really wants to be with you or be settled down. We just continue to ignore the fact he is not ready.
Tonight, T. Marie, you can hang out with her, get some of this juicy at the.
I was happy all I got here until I heard her. That man.
We're gonna hear what's wrong with Melinda. When we come back,
here.
we got a new segment, What's Bugging Melinda? And speaking of somebody who's gonna be a little bit mad over the weekend, shout out to Keisha Knight Pulliam, aka Rudy, is now single again. Her divorce was made final. Under the terms of the divorce, she gets primary custody of their 1-year-old daughter, Ella Grace. Ed Hartwell gets visitation rights. They had a fight over the child's last name. Each one is both of their names. And in the end, they compromised on Ella Grace Pulliam Hartwell. Man, that's a lot of names to put on the driver's license.